All right, everybody. The story for today, February 1st, is Tea for Ruby. We are going to read this story with our new friend, Ruby and Marty. Some of you know Marty. Marty will be probably sitting with us reading stories with Ruby. We're going to change our spots, but today our story is about Ruby. And this is Marty. Our story is about Ruby, who we are just adopting, our fox. Ruby means be kind. When we do this, we're going to start counting, just like we would do in class, how many days Ruby is old. Today is her first day, so we are going to put a red Ruby rock in our counter. So we have one. Ruby is 1 day old. Tomorrow we will put gold in. This is also Ruby color. It is red. Ruby's having tea with a teacup and a teapot. Ruby Rose also has a middle name of Rose. Look right here. These are yellow roses. This is a classroom plant from 202, which is not doing great. We're hoping it comes back. And also, so friends, look down there. There's our mushrooms. All right, we are going to start our story because Mr. Marty is ready. And so is Ruby Rose. All right, let's go. We're going to read it right here. All right. Tea for Ruby by Sarah Ferguson, the Duchess of York. Illustrated by Robin Preiss Glasser. Ooh, this looks like a fancy Nancy style illustration. Tea for Ruby. Beautiful. All right, here is the author and the illustrator again. Sarah Ferguson is the author. It's the person that wrote it. The Duchess of York. Ooh, Sarah Ferguson, if you want to look, is the Duchess of York. If we were in class, we would look and do some research. Please do. She has a color hair that sometimes is called strawberry. Not ruby, but a strawberry blonde. All right, here we go. It has also been dedicated to her children, Beatrice and Eugenie. All right, let's look at the pictures. Ooh, there she is. In the mailbox, let's see what she got. You are invited to have tea with the Queen on Sunday. Please bring your very best manners. Bring your best manners. I have been invited to have tea with the Queen. Ruby, I hope you won't shout when you have tea with the Queen. She's so excited in her purple dress. Dun, da, 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 the Queen. Look at her, she's so excited. I've been invited to have tea with the Queen. Yikes! Ruby, I hope you won't interrupt when you have tea with ... the Queen. Ooh, there's the Queen. Look there in England. Miss Amy has a teapot from England, and Mr. Phil is from England, to say country. I have been invited to have tea with the Queen. Ruby, I hope you wait your turn when you have tea with ... your turn. The Queen. Oh, look how she's following the line order and she's not knocking her friends down. Look right back here. Ruby, I hope you wait your turn. Was she waiting her turn? Kerplunk. Look at her. Going up there. Bossy Beaver. Look, now she's being polite and using her manners. Ooh, she's on a soccer field. I see that by a soccer ball. Ooh, and there's some ruby red shoes. Let's see. I've been invited to have tea with the Queen. Sounds like she's bragging. Marty, is she kind of bragging? What do you think, Ruby? Yikes. Let's see. Here she goes again. Blurty, blurty, blurt. I've been invited to have tea with the Queen. Ooh, they're at ballet. Is that a place where you should be loud? Probably quiet. Ruby, I hope you will dress appropriately when you have tea with the What is wrong with her outfit? Does she look like she's going to a fancy dress party, as they say in England? Ooh, here's a fancy dress. We call it costumes. And some people call them, oh, I don't know I can't remember what he calls them. Who knows? We'll see. We'll remember. I've been invited to have tea with the Queen. Only 6 at a time in the dressing room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops, she's changing clothes. Look, there's some more ruby red. Ruby, I hope you will say please and thank you when you have tea with... ... Who's she having tea with? Oh no, look at her. I've been invited to have tea with the Queen. I hope you won't talk when you shouldn't when you have tea with... ... Who's she having tea with? The... Ooh, that's a fancy way of spelling queen. Look, they made the Q in the face. Queen. Q-U. Queen, special sound. I have been invited to have tea with the Queen. Look, she's telling her friends. Ruby, I hope you will remember to welcome people when you have tea with... ... the Queen. Look at that. Ruby, I hope you won't talk with your mouth full and you won't tip your chair back and you will use your fork and your napkin when you have tea. Oh my goodness. Does this look like how she should be at a restaurant? Definitely not with the Queen. Look at her. Sloppy. She's fallen. She could fall over, bunk her head. Even her brother is saying, no, don't do it. And her dad has said, Ruby. Or maybe it's the mom, we're not sure. One of the grown-ups is saying, do not talk with your mouth full. The Queen. Here she is. Look at her. Getting ready to use her manners. Off she gets ready to go. Tomorrow, I'm having tea with the Queen. She's so excited. It's like Christmas. Ruby, I hope you remember to sit up straight when you have tea with the Queen. Dun, da, da, da. Today's the day. Let's hurry so we won't be late. There she goes. Look, she has fancy dress. Her mom's brushing her hair. She's getting ready for a proper dress. Here she is now. She's thinking to herself, remember to chew with my mouth closed. Remember not to speak with my mouth full. Remember to say please and thank yous. Remember to welcome people. Oh, look, there's a welcoming hug. Remember to use my fork and my napkin. Remember not to interrupt. Remember not to shout. Remember not to, remember to. A lot of these were not. It says this is remember to wait my turn. Remember to sit up straight. Remember not to talk when I shouldn't. Ooh. Are we here? Are we here? Dun, da, da, da. Let's see where she's gonna go. Miss Ruby Rose. Where did she go? Grandma? What? Welcome to tea at the palace. My princess. Ruby Rose is having a fancy tea party with her grandma. What a wonderful day. Ooh, this looks like Fancy Nancy's house. Ooh, there's a kitty cat. May I offer you some more tea, Princess Ruby? Oh, yes, please, Grandma. Thank you. Ooh, look at her using her manners. And what did she do? She wrote a thank you note. Let's read it together. It says, Dear Grandma, thank you so much for inviting me to tea. I tried to, she made an oopsie, use my very best manners. The tarts were delicious, but my favorite thing was just being with you. I love you. Signed, Ruby. And she also illustrated her picture. Ooh. In class, we would say thumbs up or thumbs down. I'm going to give this a thumbs up. I would love to turn this around so that you could see me, friends, but I'm not sure how you're going to. So we are going to end that story with a tea. Pretend tea for you. Pretend tea. Make some tea with your grown-ups. This is what you could use. We are going to pretend we're having tea. If we were in class, we would have a real tea party. I have one friend that I owe a tea party to, Miss Marley. We will schedule a tea party. Friends, Ruby Rose is how many days today? She is 1 day old. Happy birthday, Miss Ruby. Welcome to our classroom. All right, thank you. Bye, Marty. Bye, Ruby. See you tomorrow, guys.